the similarities is that we both quite like people in general, but in a very different way. I genuinely like time with people and I don't feel drained by it, whereas I think when Jo spends quite an extensive time with people, she feels very drained and she'll just need to go back and rest.
Problems.
Yeah, I suppose.
Not a problem, but
characteristic.
We are both pretty easygoing people, but over the years we found that I became a little less easygoing, a little bit more particular about certain things. In terms of differences, I am a bit more focused on detail, but Sean is definitely a very big picture
a guy
kind of thing, yeah. I tell Sean that every time we spend time together, especially in our first 2 years, feels like a holiday. I think because we were in different cities and we only see each other once or at most twice a month. I don't have a particular favorite because I feel like everything that we do is quite fun. But if I have to name some, meeting each other in Bristol was probably one of my favorite. That was before we even got together that was the first time we actually met one-to-one actually. Yeah, and we were just... I actually can't remember what we did. I know we ate falafels, but the bit that was very memorable was I think we were sitting by the harbour and we were just people watching and just talking for like a couple of hours. Yeah, so that was quite fun. I think we just went to like, not Pratt, but like, what's the...
We hiked up a little bit.
Oh yeah, but that wasn't the most memorable. No, we got a sandwich or a drink from one of the convenience stores, WH Smith or something.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah,
okay.
And then we just got a quick sandwich and we just sat down by the harbour and we just talked.
Mine's more recent actually. It was actually the time when the both of us went back to Setiawan. That's Jo's family's hometown, and I've been back there once with her family prior. But I think there was just this one trip, I think it was a year later after that, that we both just went down to spend time with her grandparents. Took that as a little trip for ourselves as well. I think that was really nice because it felt like I was part of family. That was probably the last time we saw, or at least I saw your grandpa before he passed. So that was really meaningful as well to me. So that was a very chilled place.
Chill, yeah.
So like you literally go there, you take
walks,
you eat food, you take a nap in the afternoon, and I'm not really a nap person, but it just like Jo always tends to say there's a lot of like a sleeping aura in Setiawan. So that was that was definitely one of my favorite memories, I think. Yeah.
My favorite thing about our relationship is how we value simplicity. Both of us are pretty content with a lot of things. It can be finding a new place to eat, going to a nice cafe and people finding a movie that we both agreed to watch
and
together.
you falling asleep on it always.
Yeah, I really value the simplicity in this relationship. It doesn't have to be fancy stuff. We don't really do fancy stuff. We just do like day to day and we find enjoyment in it.
I think mine's also on a day-to-day thing, and every time we call, we realize this is that we can just talk about anything, like literally under the sun, and time.
For very long.
Yeah, for like time just passes really quickly and you don't notice it. So every time we call, we're like, yeah, we're gonna do like a 15-minute call because we're running short on time or whatnot. I need to rest. And next thing you know, it's like 1 hour. 1.5 hours. So like, I think that's something that I really tend to appreciate as well, is that I can come to Jo, talk to her about anything. There's no judgment as well, and that we just both are here to support each other. We tell each other off if we think that something isn't right, but knowing that we can come into this relationship and to just share, to be transparent and talk about anything, I think that's something that I really appreciate. I think it wasn't really an advice given by somebody specifically, but I think it's just one of the values that we both brought forth to the relationship quite early on, and that was to be transparent. And we talked about transparent communication and to always communicate, to over-communicate. Even when there are times when we argue, even there are times when we have disagreement, we try to remind ourselves that, you know, it's always something that either wasn't communicated to each other. That's why there's like either mismatch in expectations or whatnot. And I think just always coming to the fact that, okay, let's be transparent, let's communicate, and let's just talk things out so that not one person is like in the blur about things going on, and always just keeping both parties aligned with expectations, keeping both parties aligned with the things that are going on and so forth. So I think that's really helped us along the way. Good communication and not to be afraid to be transparent about it.
Yeah, I was going to say open communication also, and I'm quite proud to say that we've really grown in the area. Do you think so?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Over the years especially.
On a final note, is there anything you would like to say
watching right now and celebrating with you.
To everyone watching here today, we're so thrilled to have you here with us. Each and every one of you have definitely played a part in helping shape us, I think individually and also as a couple along the many years, and we're just so appreciative and grateful for each and every one of you. We're so happy to have you here today and can't wait to talk to you individually as well.
Thank you so much for making time to come. Really appreciate taking your Saturday morning off to come and celebrate with us. And we also just want to take this opportunity to appreciate all the volunteers that have helped us both before, during and even after this ceremony has ended. Thank you for availing yourself. Thank you for giving your precious time to us, your ideas, your creativity, your talents. And we're really just very thankful for all that you've done. Thank you so much.
Alright, thank you everyone.
All right. Is it a wrap?
Thank you. Lunchtime.